well, as you saw, I'm trying to knock out these trees that blew over in, it was a rainstorm a couple times ago. We've had a couple pretty doozy rainstorms in between when these kind of tipped over, and now we had Hurricane Debbie. We got the outskirts of it. I think it dumped like 4.5 inches or something like that. My goal is to get this stuff cut up, cleared out, because this is going to be my path for our feeder pigs to get them in these woods right here. I don't know if I got a bum one or what, but do you guys have problems with Husqvarna chainsaws? I've had this one for about 2 years. Every time I take it out, there's issues with it. So far I've spent more time off camera monkeying around with this stupid thing than I have actually been able to cut it. It's already taken, you know, a lot more time than I was anticipating, just with all the vines kind of entangling everything. But this saw is pissing me off, to say it nicely. So I'm gonna give it one more go. I got everything hooked back up, and we'll go until the saw breaks again. If it breaks after a minute, that's what it is. I'll figure something else out. So here we go again. All right, that was short-lived. Apparently the as far as I can tell, the lock, like the chain lock is stuck, is broken. That top lever doesn't do anything. So enough with that. All right, well, yesterday was super frustrating. Yeah, it wasn't quite enough for me to fill the entire video, so decided not to cut it early, and I'm gonna work on my product today. Show you again in this video. So I'm gonna make a little compost ring out of hardware cloth. This is 1 inch by 1 inch hardware cloth. That chainsaw, I'm gonna take a look at it a little bit later today. It's not as hot today, and I'm definitely a lot less frustrated. So I'll see if I can fuss with it a little bit more. But yeah, overall, haven't really been too impressed with that saw. But yeah, I'm gonna build this compost ring today. I gotta get some stuff pulled out of the brooder. We put it in here, and then I'm gonna get the brooder ready for chicks, which I think should be here tomorrow morning or maybe the morning after. So I'm gonna get going on this, and so what this is basically just this is a 15-foot roll of this hardware cloth, and basically I'm just gonna roll it out and kind of try to take some of the twist out of it, and then I'm just gonna connect the two ends. I'm gonna use zip ties right now. I have to locate my, usually I use a little bit of like fence wire, and then you can just fill it with compost. And then you just pull the ring off, you know, rotate the compost pile, and then you know, fill up the ring again. And we had a really nice set of compost going when we moved out of Alabama, but it just didn't seem like a worthwhile trip to just move a load of compost. It would take up too much space for what it is, but we're gonna get another ring going and get that brooder emptied. All right, I got most of the twist out. Now, one thing I like to do is when I go to connect them, instead of just connecting them right like this, I actually go and bend it backwards on itself, and then that'll also help take out some of the the twist. I decided to bring in a little closer. So one end will always be kind of manufactured with a bunch of the, you know, these little spikes sticking off. And so if you can get it to lay down right, you can kind of interweave them into the hardware side and then kind of just roll them back over. Alright, that's done. So you see that they're all kind of wrapped in on each other. So I'll kind of hold it. I'm going to throw a couple zip ties on there too, just to secure it, but then it'll sit like that. As we fill it, it just gets more round. So I'm probably going to put it over between these two bushes. It's centrally located between all of our animal stuff in the house. All of our food straps can go in there and stuff. And then I'll show you the brooder. Let's see if this fits. No, that's T15, I guess. There we go. Alright, these are little T15 screws, and I never used T15s. I don't know why I used them here, and I always can never find a bit for them. I managed to find one, but when I put it back together, we're not going T15, we're going T25, because that's what I always got. And yes, I know I should have cleaned this out a long time ago, but life happens, you lose track of your projects, and I'm doing it now. So let me go find a shovel and a wheelbarrow and we'll get this thing emptied out. So one thing I like about these IBC totes cut down like this is it's a really easily cleanable surface. It's smooth plastic. This is actually the top, so I do have a spot where the inlet is, the screw top on what's normally the top of the IBC tote, but I can always just unscrew it from underneath and go that way. Right, go dump this and then I'm back for round two. Oops. Alright, as you can see, that's just me with a shovel and then just tipping it out once. So it's, you know, almost there. I'll just take a little broom or brush, wipe it out the rest of the way. We'll clean it with, usually wipe it down with a bunch of vinegar, like a water vinegar solution, to kind of help, you know, sterilize it between animals. All right, well, I found a broom. Got this chucked out here. All right. So that's what it looks like right now. I will come in over here, spray it out again, do vinegar, kind of wipe down, but my hose is actually tied up right now, watering our pigs way on the other side of the property. Hopefully this whole thing makes like one video that's halfway watchable. I know it's going to be super choppy, 2 different projects, one of them half done, not even half done. This one's ready for our chicks that are showing up in a couple days. Had to get it done. After this, I'm probably just gonna hop on the mower and knock down some of this grass, since we don't have any grazing animals as of right now. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Have a good night.